Hello, everyone. My name is Rica Baltazar, and I am a senior nursing student at William Paterson University. The title of my honors thesis is Exploring the Preceptor Role, Preceptor's Perception of Support, and Commitment to the Role. For a little bit of background and significance to this study, we know that preceptorship is essential to the nursing profession as it helps ease the transition of a new hire or a new graduate into an organization. However, it has been estimated that approximately 35 to 65% of new graduates will leave their workplace within the first year of employment. And this is not to say that preceptorship is causing the nurses to leave. However, it does identify a problem. When looking at the literature, it was found that registered nurses who fulfill the role of preceptor identified certain barriers, and some were identified as a lack of time, lack of resources, and limited training. This is important to the nursing profession because the Bureau of Labor and Statistics estimates that an additional 203,700 new nurses will be needed each year through the year 2026. So the research question that was posed was, what is the relationship between the preceptor's perception of support and commitment to the role of preceptor? And the purpose of the study was to identify if there was a relationship between a nurse's self-reported feeling of support and self-reported feeling of commitment. The hypothesis for this study was, as support increases, commitment to the role will increase as well. For this study, IRB approval was obtained from William Paterson University, and approval to conduct research was achieved at St. Clair's Health. Methods. The design of the study was a quantitative, non-experimental design guided by Cantor's 1977 model of structural determinants of behavior in organizations. This framework suggests that as an individual felt more supported in their organization through opportunity and power, the individual would be more committed to their role or position, in turn having a positive impact in the individual's work. When applying this model to my study, as nurses feel more supported in their role, they will feel more committed as a preceptor, in turn having a positive effect on the preceptor-preceptee relationship. The sample used for this study were registered nurses who were employed at St. Clair's Health who had at least 1 year of nursing experience. There were 30 responses to the study, however, only 24 were used. For data collection, a survey was distributed on Qualtrics using a questionnaire from the study that is listed below. Permission was granted by the author to use the Preceptor's Perception of Support scale, which was a 14-item questionnaire, and the Commitment to the Preceptor Role scale, which was a 10-item questionnaire. A qualitative portion was also used to get more insight on the topic using 4 open-ended questions. The results from the study are listed in the 2 tables below. In the first table, we see the overall support scale that was collected and the overall commitment score that was collected. These mean scores were a result of averaging out each individual score from the preceptor's perception of support scale and the average scores from the commitment to the preceptor role scale. In the second table, it shows the correlation between the preceptor's perception of support scale and the commitment to the preceptor role scale. For the discussion, it was found that the results from the study supported the hypothesis, and it was found that as self-reported support increased, commitment to the role increased as well. Results from this study were statistically significant, which indicates that there was a relationship between support and commitment. The p-value for this study was 0.001. Although these results were significant, there were limitations found in the study. The first being that the results may not be generalized to the population because the sample size may not be representative of the population. First off, the sample size was very small and it was 100% female. Although we know that the nursing profession is predominantly female, no men were represented in the study. Another limitation for this study was that the tools may have had studied overlapping phenomena, leading to the strong correlation. For instance, a question on the support scale may have also been covered on the commitment scale as well. In conclusion, there are certain recommendations for future studies. It would be beneficial to study specific forms of support, so seeing what nurses viewed as supportive in their role as preceptor, and also what is the impact of a committed nurse preceptor on the preceptee experience. The significance of this study was that preceptorship is critical to the transition of new nurses into an organization, and it is imperative that nurses are supported during their orientation phase as it allows them to function in their role effectively and confidently. Identifying that there is a relationship between support and the commitment to the role highlights the importance of supporting registered nurses in their role as preceptor. A committed nurse preceptor is more likely to have a positive experience for the new or create a positive experience for the new nurses. Increasing the support for nurses may indirectly impact attrition rates by improving the new graduate experience. Overall, strengthening the relationship between the preceptor and the preceptee may have a positive impact on the nursing workforce. Thank you for listening to my study. Enjoy the rest of your day.